It's very difficult for a mother to hear her son in tears like that. Tell me what to do. What did we do wrong for the government to abandon us this way?
Sitting next to her puzzled grandson, AZIZA KHALIL tells the story of how both her sons were kidnapped by Somali pirates. She's only been able to speak to them a few times on the phone since. 4 months ago, they took off from here, the fishing town of Izbat al-Burg, some 220 kilometers north of Cairo. Part of a group of 35 fishermen sailing in 2 boats, which were then seized by pirates of the Somali coast. The men's capture has cast a gloomy mood on this town, particularly as concerns mount they could be killed if the ransom, which at one point reached $5 million, is not paid soon. Aziza's husband, the owner of one of the boats, himself went to Somalia a few weeks ago to negotiate the men's release. He hasn't been heard from in days.
The families of the kidnapped fishermen accused the government of failing to help them collect the ransom money. But the Egyptian Foreign Ministry says it does not want to set a precedent so that such actions do not repeat in the future. Some people here even say officials are blaming the fishermen for operating in such risky and distant waters.
Somali pirates maintain they're acting as their country's de facto coast guard, guarding against foreign fishermen they accuse of stealing Somali resources. Al Jazeera was able to speak with the men who took the Egyptian boats and even filmed some of their hostages. But local officials say the Egyptian boats had proper licenses and were attacked while in international waters.
All fishermen in the world chase fish wherever it is. International waters are open for anyone to fish there. Fishermen from various places operate close to our regional waters. That's just the nature of fishing.
Khalil added that dwindling local catches had forced Egyptian fishermen to fish further afield. Local pollution and illegal fishing practices that largely go unnoticed and unpunished have taken their toll. The main issue on the minds of the town now is how to find enough money to pay the ransom.
Incomes of people in town are very limited. We make very little money as fishermen. If people can barely afford putting food on their tables, how can they help others?
People here and in surrounding villages did start to gather the ransom money, but so far it's well short of the amount demanded. The money was placed in the bank account of a senior villager, putting off local businessmen from contributing. They're now demanding that the government opens an official account. The lack of progress is painful.
I fast most days of the week to be close to God. I also do it for another reason, to feel the hunger of my children. Every time I drink water, I wonder, are you drinking it cold or warm, my son? Are you even having any?
Rawya Rageh, Al Jazeera, Izbat al-Burg, Northern Egypt.